Hello everyone, welcome to AZ Tag. My name is Arun and today I have two devices here for you, the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus and the LG G4. And in this video, I'll be doing a quick comparison of these two devices here. So first, let's talk about the LG G4. The LG G4 came in around June 2015 this year, and it's a really great device. It has a 5.5-inch IPS LCD Quad HD display, and on the front here we have a 8 megapixel front-facing camera. On the back here we have the power button, the volume rockers, and the camera here is 16 megapixel, takes great pictures, dual LED flashlight, and laser autofocus. On the bottom here we also have the speaker grill, and which is pretty loud for the size. And on the bottom here we have the 3.5mm headphone jack and the micro USB port for charging. So the phone came with a Snapdragon 808 hexa-core processor, and it has 3 gigs of RAM. At that time there were some issues with the Snapdragon 810 processor, and LG decided to go with the 808 processor. Even though it's slightly underpowered, there's no difference in performance and there's no issues there. On the other hand, we have the more premium looking Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus device here. This came out in November time this year, just a few months ago. We've already seen this design earlier this year with the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, which was a really gorgeous device. I really love how the screen curves on both sides of the display, so that's a really beautiful design. Samsung really upped their design as well, the premiumness of the phone, just by introducing this metal design and front and back glass design here. So this phone here has a 5.7-inch Super AMOLED display. It's also Quad HD, similar to the LG G4. On the back here we have a 16 megapixel camera. Again, takes great pictures. There's hardly any difference between the picture quality between these two phones. I think this has a slight edge over picture quality. We have an LED flashlight and sensors for your heart rate monitor and oxygen level in your blood. So that's Samsung here for you. On the front here we have 5 megapixel camera, and on the bottom we also have the home button, and it supports 2 capacitive buttons. The order here is reversed as compared to other devices out there, so the recents is on this side and the back is on this side, as compared to all other Android devices pretty much which have the back button on the left hand side and recents on this side. So if you're switching from this device to this or other way around, there's going to be some confusion initially. Took me a while to get used to it, but now that I'm used to it, they're actually not that bad to use. But once in a while when I go back to the device, I still get confused between the buttons or which one to press to get to the right section. So in terms of performance, the both phones perform really well. The Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus device here has Samsung's own built-in processor. It's an Exynos processor, and it performs really well. There's no issues at all. Samsung also improved their TouchWiz software recently, so the experience is much better than what I've experienced before. And then next, let's talk about the battery life here on these devices while we're at it. So going from my Nexus 5 device, which I got 2 years ago, to these smartphones here, I have to say the battery lives are phenomenal nowadays. I used to get 1.5 to maybe 2 hours if lucky. With Marshmallow I could get up to 3 hours of screen on time, but now I have about 5 hours of screen on time here and about 4.5 to 5 hours of screen on time on this device. So no issues at all between these two devices. They perform really well, the batteries are really good, and so there's no issues in the battery. In terms of camera quality, as I mentioned, the Samsung takes slightly better pictures. As you can see on this display here, because it's a Samsung Super AMOLED display, the blacks look much, much darker as compared to on the LG G4 here, which kind of looks oversaturated. But in terms of picture quality, they both take great pictures. The LG phone actually focuses slightly better, just because of the laser autofocus. However, this phone over here also has the OIS, optical image stabilization, which helps during video recording and taking pictures if your hands are a little jittery. So that's that. Also, in terms of the build quality, the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus feels much more premium. It's slightly heavier than the LG G4, and that's understandable because this is made of a metal, and so it really feels really great in the hand in that sense. I personally don't like the glass back. That's just me, but nonetheless, it really looks premium. On the other hand, the LG G4 with the leather back, from the back, I would go for this device here just because the premiumness. It also has a removable back. If you don't like leather back for some reason, you can swap it out for a plastic cover as well. It also supports removable battery, so if you have multiple batteries, you can always do that, which you cannot do with the Samsung devices. Previously they did support removable backs, but not anymore. I personally don't have a problem with that because I don't keep multiple batteries. I don't swap them, and also with the battery life lasting me pretty much all day or even a day and a half, there's no issues there as well. So that was just a quick overview of these two devices. So again, either one of these devices are really great. The only thing is just to mention the prices as well. The S6 Edge is much expensive at around $850 here in Canada, 800 to 850 for the 32 gig model. The LG G4 here is you can get it for about 550 to 600. So it's much cheaper, but again, in terms of performance, you won't notice any difference. If it was me, if I were to choose between these two devices, I would definitely go with the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. However, I cannot say that it's worth $800 or $900 with taxes in Canada here. So that was just a quick overview, quick comparison of these two devices. If you have any questions, please post them below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. As always, I'm going to be bringing you more videos. There's going to be a quick comparison coming up with some other devices as well. I'll be doing comparing these two with my Nexus 6P. There's a speed test coming up very soon as well. And so please do subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing some giveaways very soon as well. And so stay tuned for those. And that's it for now. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.